everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make these mini Rice Krispie Christmas treats. Very easy to put together and so yummy. Perfect for any Christmas party. Here are the things you're going to need: some white candy melts, some mini Rice Krispie treats, some festive paper straws, and lots of sprinkles. Alright guys, let's get started. Okay, so here are a few things that we gotta start off with. First of all, make sure you have like a cookie sheet or a plate lined with some wax paper, because once you dip these in the candy melts, you're going to have to sit them down, and you want something to where they don't stick to that, so it won't, the paper won't stick to your candy melt. So wax paper will be perfect for that. Now grab your scissors and your paper straw, and you're just going to cut them really easily like that. And what I recommend is using the part that you cut out to dip into the candy melt. That way you'll have the nicer, flatter, neater side visible. So let's put this aside here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a lollipop stick, or you can use a skewer or anything that you can make a hole on these Rice Krispie treats with. And I'm just going to make a hole here and kind of open it up a little bit. That way I can stick my straw in there without a problem. Sometimes these straws are made a little bit flimsy or a little bit thin, so if you try to push it in something firm like this, sometimes they'll bend because they're kind of pricey. So you want to make sure that you have as many as you need. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the part that I cut, and I'm going to dip it into the candy melt, kind of like if you're making cake pops, and you're just going to stick it in. You see there, you don't have to put too much force in it, and make sure that you don't bend this out of shape. And what I'm going to do is, I don't want to stick it in too low because I don't want it to have a short stick. So this is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them aside, and I'm going to let them dry. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and dip it into my white candy melt. It had time to dry. As you see here, I did a few already. This one here has a candy cane that I got from these here by Wilton, and I found these, I believe, at Joann's Fabrics. And then this one here has some two Christmas trees, and I found these here, I believe, at a store named Aldi's, and they also had these. They came in a pack of 2 like that. And this one here, I use these peppermint bits, and I believe I got these from Walmart, and I'm going to be using these opposed to these that you can find pretty much anywhere right now, because these are a little bit too on the chunky side, and this here is way too small for such a bulky candy. So when I found these, I thought I'd give them a try because they're very finely chopped, and they're very crispy and very delicious actually. So I'm going to be using these because they're nice and small. And again, I got these from Walmart. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of these on here. I'm not going to put any sprinkles on this one in particular. I will do another one similar to this one because I do kind of like how this one looks. Since the jimmies are a lot larger, they make it look more colorful than the nonpareils. But like, again, you can go ahead and decorate them any way that you like. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to dip it into my candy melt. So now I'm going to go ahead and get some of my peppermint and just cover it all. And this smells so delicious. Okay, so I'm going to get, that should be enough. I don't want to drench it either. So I'm going to set it aside just like that and let it dry. And now I'm going to go ahead and use my jimmies. I got these online, that's why they were in the bag. I couldn't find them separate like this, and so I wanted both colors. I did find some of these in the white, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. And these are a little bit more like a pearl color, opposed to these are more of flat color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate this one here with the candy cane, since I already did this one here with the Christmas trees. So now I'm gonna get my tweezers, and I'm going to set two of the red ones because the white ones you probably won't be able to see them on that white background. So I'm just going to grab two of them like this. Just set them wherever you like. And then I'm going to grab some of my nonpareils, and I'm probably going to grab some of the white jimmies, which you can't really see, but you can see some of the pearl color there. So that looks very colorful. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm going to set this down again and let that dry just like the rest of them. So I let that dry a little bit, and now I'm going to move on to this type of decoration just so I can show you how that's done. This is the one I just did, and I had time to dry already. And this is the one with the Christmas trees. And here's the one with the peppermint bits. So really quickly, I wanted to show you how I take these out of here, because sometimes if you try to peel them off, they'll break in half. So I just use a knife and I just go underneath it like this to scrape it off, and they come right off. So what I'm going to do is just do the same thing I did with the other one. I'm going to dip it into the candy melt, and I'm going to get my little decoration with my tweezers. I'm going to set it in the center like that. Then I'm going to get some of the little crystals, and then my nonpareils. So I'm going to set that down again and let that dry. Guys, if you're wondering where I got these mini Rice Krispie treats, I found these at Walmart. I think they were around $5 for the box, and they were in the Christmas candy aisle. And I like to use these. They're just convenient. You don't have to prepare the Rice Krispie sheet and then cut them and all. So I think these are just very, very easy to use. So if you're wondering where I got them, I did find them at Walmart. Alright guys, so they had time to dry, and they are ready to serve. These are great for all your Christmas parties. You can make a bunch of these and give them out to your friends and family, take them to your co-workers, send them to school with your kids, and very easy and fairly inexpensive to make. Alright guys, I think that is all. I thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one, guys.